So I feel like, and myself included, there's been a lot of things in life that you're born and it's already been a thing, like milk. It does the body good. You just go, oh, it sounds like, what could be so, it's harmless. It's a nice little thing to say. Milk, it does the body good. Of course it does. It's nutritious. Not really. You know what I mean? It's not really nutritious. Nobody needs milk for anything. Like, if you want to, and I do put it in my coffee. I used to drink a gallon or more of milk a day, but milk, it doesn't do a body good. All the studies they've seen that they say, oh, it helps with osteoporosis, it's all been like pseudoscience and like people that were paid to write papers and twist and manipulate evidence, and that goes for motherfucking everything from tramadol to Oxycontin wasn't that addictive and whatever. So Gatorade, is it in you? Probably not. It's got antifreeze and fucking wood rosin in it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just don't think people realize these slogans. Enjoy Coca-Cola. Yeah, it's just a, it's just a way to deliver, diabetes to people. It's got as much salt as it does sugar, which completely compromises your blood and your glycemic index and all of that shit. But I don't know. I was talking to a couple people. I seen this lady yesterday. I was in Wawa down in Sarasota, and this guy was pouring in a fucking fruit cocktail. Okay? He was pouring a fruit cocktail into his drink of like red fruit punch that he had gotten out of the thing, and she goes, that's nutritious. She goes, you know what you're doing? And I said, and I wanted to say, yeah, he's fucking his insulin up and everything else, and like there's nothing nutritious about it, so I mean, it looks nutritious, it's fruit, it's juice. What could be the thing that's wrong with it? Well, look what's in it. The labels, the first ingredient is what's in it the most. You know what I mean? Like, the first couple ingredients are, sugar or enriched anything or this or that. I'm not saying it to be condescending or anything like that, but, it's like the phrase lactose intolerant. Is it really lactose intolerant, or are you having an adverse reaction from pesticides or growth hormone or some antibiotics or some kind of germ killing microbes that they put in that shit to kill all the pus that's in milk? It's just like gluten. Is it really gluten, or is it you're fucking getting sick from weed killer that's in this shit? Yeah, I mean, you can call it whatever you want, folks. They've been lying to you about everything from fucking steroids being the worst thing in the world, and then all of these motherfuckers are on them. You know what I mean? All of these movie stars, everybody is on steroids in some form or another. You know what I mean? Or growth hormone or whatever, but they lie because they don't want you to take that shit. And most of the world is clueless about all of this shit that I'm talking about. So, look at cereal. All cereal is dessert, Do you really need all that shit in the morning, like fucking Captain Crunch? Yeah, it sounds great, but it's a good way to fuck up kids early on. You know what I mean? Like, do you really need sugar for anything? Probably not. What's the other, agave syrup? This shit's just basically fucking it's just more sugar. It don't matter if the shit's most of agave syrup and most honey is really just fructose, and it's passed off as the real thing. Honey, if you ever I've only had real honey a few times, and there's a distinct difference in the smell of honey. Real honey smells like outside. So I'm not saying this shit to be a fucking know-it-all. I just got my ass back into gear. I haven't reached my Mr. Olympia status yet, but I'm just telling you guys, I don't believe anything about anything. Delta 8. Why do I need Delta 8? Why can't I just have my own weed? You know what I mean? Why can't we just have weed? I really believe they waited for weed for them to fuck it up and be able to synthesize it and copy the shit in it and then put stuff in there for us to fuck us up. And then they go, oh, here's your weed. You know what I mean? Like that's what I believe, you know? But, you know, I'm a fucking nut. I don't believe in outer space or anything, you know? But I don't know, man. I just see people getting... When I walk into the grocery store and I look in people's shopping carts, this is what I got. I got chicken... Okay, and these chickens are probably loaded with pesticides and shit like that. Chicken, a thing of fucking eggs. You know what I mean? It's probably injected with garbage. I already got rice at home. I do get my little crispy onions. And I got a thing of blue cheese to mix with my soy sauce. You know, I'm not saying that that's particularly a good idea, but I eat healthy for the most part, and I drink water for the most part. You know, don't drink all your calories. Just, you know, milk does a body good. That remains to be seen. You know, I'm just telling you. I was watching them at Walmart. They're standing behind a thing to get a free pass to get COVID and a flu shot all in the same day. I don't believe in sudden infant death syndrome at all, okay? Babies never, listen, in the 1800s, early 1900s, oh, well, they didn't really document things, or they just kind of swept it under the rug, you know? And I'm like, bro, you're injecting babies with shit that they don't need. God is going to fucking pay these people in double for what they've done to kids with autism, with old people with the Alzheimer's, with injecting mercury and all kinds of shit into them. I'm telling you right now. So, you guys want to get a free Burger King free Burger King Whopper for getting a vaccine? Go ahead.